Well, y'all, it rained behind our backs again for the second night slash morning in a row. As you can see from the moisture still on the floorboard of the deck. And it looks overcast right now. And I gotta tell you, I'm not mad at it. Aside from it potentially being toxic rain, we needed it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get to show you some things, some goings on. Here is my flowering. Rose is flowering for the first time. This is the first time we've gotten to enjoy her flowering outside. I'm gonna whoop her up a little bit. Another bud on Jashare, but I don't know that I'm gonna get to taste her fruit this year either. Cause that's how she be doing me. This is Jolly. She is too accessible over here, I think, to cabbage moths or something. Or they like to, I think that they feel protected. They think I can't see them, which I obviously can't. And they can keep her torn up back here. Whereas this one, although she's still being attacked, I'm able to manage it more easily because I can jet spray these right up front. So I'm able to protect those a little bit better. Oh, the one that I let stay on the bottom down there is turning red. That's funny. Anyway, here's Buffy. She's got a few flowers on her. There's Blue, barely doing anything. And we just showed you Vars. I actually need to empty that planter and refill it with shallots, peas that I think the animals are harvesting before I get a chance to get to them. Lean these inside. That's what I like about those. They only grow about 8 inches tall, foot at the tallest. Lean them like I want them to go in a smaller container, like so. But those are real bad looking. There's Pep back here, and here's Bina's. She pretty happy. Temperatures dropped a little bit, got mild. I showed you the first open flower on Rose. She'll probably go nuts now. Her little side branches and whatnot. Jashare showed you her one little bud. Here's Bryn. She's got a fruit that's not gonna make it, I think, and one little random flower over here. I think she's now suffering in the pot as she spent. She only gave me 3 fruit, but she looked like she about spent here in the pot. But she's doing well in the soil, in the ground. Brick bed, I'll show you that momentarily. Jolly is real happy with the temperature dip and the rain. Same with Hazel. She's mostly harvested, so you can't see her. There's only like a few leaves on her. You can tell she's been given. My second round of string beans are starting to flower. I haven't pruned any of their side branches. I think I'm gonna wait and see what happens with these. Yeah, I do have this snow pea climbing in the back. Here's Candy. Y'all know I don't mind scalping her. I know it looks scary. Just like I showed 2 of my sisters at the beginning of the season where I scalped her. And I mean, I scalped her. And y'all saw the results of that. Don't worry, y'all will get accustomed to it. Oh, these were all Hazel's grandbabies. See, they think they slick. Little fucking terrors. I found out the secret to getting those rooted finally. It took a minute. Hazel's babies. The rain went crazy in the rain. And so did the violas. Melba. Oh, this is Candy's only baby. It's the only baby I took from her. This is Brandy. Oh, Okay. We're gonna see now. These are nice big flowers. Ooh. So Brandy really does have huge fruit. Buffy is fronting. She's supposed to be super beefsteak. Brandy is Brandy Boy, I think it's called. Something like that. But she's thick, real thick. But I can't get her to be prolific in terms of the number of fruit she gives. So maybe this is its season and maybe she about to show out. My salad bed is showing out from the rain, which is nice and everything, but I need for the lettuce I planted in between here to pop up and do this. But I'm not scared to come through and plant more. This is an Aconcagua. She is really being a monster, just a beast in this raised bed. I, 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 I'm gonna have to decide where she's gonna be next year, cause she is gonna be here. She's here to stay. Look at this shit, and look how enormous they are. Look how big. This you can't tell. Let me put my hand around this hoe. Street cleaning. Let me put my hand around this so you can see how big these peppers are. This is a small one. This is the baby. This ain't through. This is not through growing. This is about the size of a banana pepper. That's how. That's how the babies. That's a baby. This is a big. Oh, you still can't really see it. Anyway, trust me, they big. Man, the things that are existing in this raised bed right now, though, are thriving. So I don't. It's probably the rain, though. A couple more. I knew a couple more of these would be ready today, so I'm gonna pop those off. You can just go the opposite of the stem, and they'll pop right off. Anyway, yeah, this is the pepper dew. These are little doodles, my doodles. Those I don't need to put in a bowl of water, but I do need to jet spray them before I harvest them. Like I didn't just do, but here's Kajari. Ah, first fruit. Kajari trying a fruit. The first fruit on her. I don't think that's gonna do nothing now, for a couple of reasons. But anyway, I was gonna put another snow pea in here. Still gonna. This is my other planter of peas. Again, a setup where got Buffy. Tap her because she got a few flowers. And there's Vars. And there's Blue. Just barely sticking up. Just barely surviving, child. Bina, recovering from those weird top branches she had. She had several stalks out here. I'm going to jet spray her because I know it has a bunch of white flies on it. Y'all beware for those of you who I've sent Verbena bushes. Jet spray them about twice a week. All you got to do to control those white flies is jet spray them about twice a week. And also, they don't like full sun. I don't know if I've ever said any of those things. They don't like full sun, and you want to jet spray them. Actually, I think the white flies are somewhat harmless for the most part, but just because it's inevitable that they're going to show up at some point, harmless or not, they can become a problem if you don't control them. If you don't, it's like a bully. You gotta check that shit immediately, and then they'll learn. They learn quick. More Arzvarskis. They are turning red, and they should be ready in another week or so. Blue. I said blue. Oh, here are the onions. Onions. I need to dig them all up. Replant shallots. Buffy. This side of Brienne is doing amazing. This one is struggling. But she's starting to fruit. Ooh, I see fruit. She's starting to fruit. So it looks like this is the cooling down, just like with peppers, the cooling down time of year is ideal for Brienne. And these, I have a couple of carrots that are recovering. I gave up on the carrots. I was like, they're not doing nothing else. Only a couple of the lettuce down here are doing anything. Again, I cast lettuce all across the front of here. Not doing too well, but maybe a particular part of the season needs to kick in. I do see that pea flowering, so I'm gonna let it give me a couple more fruit. Oh, two of them right here really thriving. So I'm gonna let them as well. I'm hoping this Jimmy Nardello's, there are two fruit on here that made it, and I'm hoping they both ripen to completion on this plant. Oh, oh my God. I just broke the fucking pepper off. Buffy over here has one fruit down there. I just knocked a flower off. Thanks a lot, me. Anywho, a lot of flowers and fruit on this one. A lot. Oh, these two. So happy to see it. I'm gonna take this pepperdew, and then when that other one is ready tomorrow, I'm gonna just pull that whole plant. I meant to come out and harvest this verbena. First, I was gonna see how long it grew and how big the leaves got. Hopefully, that's giving me enough over winter, for the winter. There's an okra. I need to harvest that. Oh, see all the ants? I don't know if you can see them. But I need to harvest that one okra. I'm excited. It's my first okra. I need to harvest it and come and wrap this plant again. Eggplants. And again, next year, I'm only going to have 2 of those plants at the most, and I'm going to grow them both properly because I don't need no bunch of eggplants. You know what? I might not grow them at all. I'm going to try one more time to make an eggplant dish tonight, and if it don't work out, then I ain't growing no more eggplant. Because who am I fooling? And that's a healthy plant. It kind of takes up space if I don't need it. So I'm probably going to have several okras, several tomatoes, and a kabillion, lots of sweet peppers, and tons of string beans, and many carrots. I'll just say many. Oh, it's chilly out here, but the plants are loving it. This is sunny. Callaloo. Y'all see what she do. I said I was going to pull a couple of those up by root. Something was over here digging. I'm going to put a rhubarb leaf over here. See how he like digging around that. But I am going to come harvest some callaloo. God damn. Oh, damn. Buffy got a fruit on her. I'm telling you, plants know when it's their time. They will go from doing nothing for months to the day that they see their season pop. They doing everything and a half. Look at that moringa leaf right there. That's got another 4 inches on it too, height-wise. I'm gonna cut the tops off of those. vase. I said I was gonna pull conch. Today, there's no better day than today to do it. Let's go see what the front looks like. Look at all that. I'm gonna come pull all of those. And then I'm gonna need to put them to the side to make pesticide. Okra. There's Buddy. It's my herb planter. And here's Rose. I think I'm gonna cut off these side branches as well. Look at, man, that purple sage liked the rain, didn't she? Oh yes, she liked her bath. That's oregano. That's marjoram, which look like the same damn thing. Here's my herb planter back here. I pulled the marjoram because I only need oregano. Oh, voluptuous she gets this time of year.